It was an ordinary day in Bali when a compassionate individual set out to walk their dogs around the neighborhood. The sky was serene, and the rhythmic sound of waves in the distance was interrupted only by the occasional bark or chirp of birds. But amidst this peaceful atmosphere came a sound that was impossible to ignore, a faint, desperate cry for help. What exactly would happen next? Be sure to keep watching. The walkers stopped in their tracks. The cry wasn't loud, but it was persistent, a plea that tugged at the strings of empathy. They strained their ears, trying to pinpoint its source. After a few moments of searching, they followed the sound to a storm drain. There, in the murky depths of a sewer, was a tiny puppy. The little one was drenched, shivering, and visibly exhausted. His tiny paws clung to a ledge as he struggled to keep his frail body above the cold, dirty water. His cries had grown weaker by the minute, and he appeared on the brink of giving up. The rescuer wasted no time. Crouching near the sewer, they assessed the situation. Retrieving the puppy required patience, ingenuity, and some quick thinking. Using a sturdy leash and some treats for coaxing, they managed to reach down and scoop the frightened little pup to safety. Once above ground, the puppy blinked in the sunlight, his wet fur sticking to his frail frame. His big, round eyes reflected both fear and hope. This rescuer wasn't just any passerby. They were a volunteer for a local animal rescue initiative in Bali, known as Little Step Matters. The organization is renowned for stepping in where others turn a blind eye, especially in a region where animal welfare laws often leave countless dogs and cats unprotected, and they are often seen wandering aimlessly on the street. The rescuer rushed the puppy to the organization's shelter. Here, they discovered the extent of his plight. Covered in ticks and fleas, the little pup's skin was irritated and sore. His bloated belly was a sign of parasitic worms, a common condition in stray animals. The team immediately sprang into action. They gave the puppy a soothing anti-parasite bath to rid him of the ticks and fleas that plagued him. Next came deworming, followed by a warm meal. As he gulped down his food with surprising vigor, it was clear that this little fighter had a strong will to live. The staff decided to name him Rio, after the river-like sewer from which he was rescued. Rio's journey wasn't over yet. Though he was finally safe, his health needed consistent monitoring, and his emotional scars required healing. The rescue team began sharing his story, seeking financial support for his care. His treatment involved more than just immediate medical attention. It included vaccinations, rehabilitation, and most importantly, love. Rio's sweet personality began to emerge as he settled into his temporary home. His wagging tail and playful antics quickly melted the hearts of everyone at the shelter. But just as Rio's story seemed to be finding a happy resolution, fate had another twist in store. A few days later, another faint cry pierced the silence of a nearby street. This time, the sound came from a sewer just a few blocks from where Rio had been found. A group of rescuers rushed to the scene and found another tiny puppy, drenched, shivering, and struggling in the same way Rio had been. This puppy, too, was carefully pulled from the sewer and rushed to the shelter. When they cleaned her up, they noticed something uncanny. She looked strikingly similar to Rio. The little girl had the same soft, floppy ears and soulful eyes that Rio had. The resemblance was unmistakable. Could it be possible that these two were siblings, separated by the cruel hand of fate? After a warm bath and a hearty meal, the new puppy, now named Ria, was introduced to Rio. What happened next brought tears to everyone's eyes. As soon as the two puppies saw each other, their tails wagged furiously. They sniffed, barked, and rolled over each other in excitement. It was as though they recognized each other instantly. Their bond was undeniable, a testament to the resilience of family ties even in the face of hardship. Rio and Ria were inseparable from that moment on. They played, napped, and explored their surroundings together, their spirits lifting with each passing day. Caring for Rio and Ria was no small task. While Little Step Matters provided them with a safe haven, the organization relied heavily on donations to cover the costs of food, medical treatment, vaccinations, and ongoing rehabilitation. Their story was shared widely, touching the hearts of animal lovers far and wide. Rio and Ria became ambassadors for the plight of stray animals in Bali. Their journey from despair to hope highlighted the importance of rescue efforts and the power of compassion. As Rio and Rhea continued to grow stronger, they became the picture of resilience. Their playful nature and loving bond were a source of joy for everyone who met them. Prospective adopters began to show interest, but the rescue team had one condition: the siblings had to be adopted together. After all they had been through, Rio and Rhea deserved a forever home where they could stay by each other's side, bringing double the love and laughter to their new family. Rio and Rhea's story is a powerful reminder of the difference one act of kindness can make. For every cry that goes unheard, there's a chance to listen and act. Their journey from being ignored and abandoned to finding love and safety is a testament to the incredible work done by rescue organizations like Little Step Matters. Rio and Rhea's happy ending is still unfolding, but one thing is certain: they are a beacon of hope for other animals in need. It's moments like these that remind me why animal rescue is so vital. Hearing the faint cries of a puppy trapped in a sewer might seem insignificant to some, but for those who dedicate their lives to rescuing animals, it's a call to action that can't be ignored. This story of Rio and Rhea is one that stays with you. Imagine walking down the street, surrounded by the bustle of daily life, only to be stopped in your tracks by the sound of desperation, a puppy's soft, pleading whimper. Many might brush it off, too busy to investigate. But for a rescuer with Little Step Matters, it was an undeniable sign that a life needed saving. Finding Rio in that sewer, shivering and weak, painted a tragic picture of neglect. His tiny body, soaked and trembling, fought to stay above the cold water. How many people had passed by, hearing his cries but doing nothing? That thought is a gut punch. It's easy to feel helpless in the face of so much need. But the truth is, even one act of kindness can change everything. When the rescuer climbed into that sewer and pulled Rio to safety, it was more than just an act of rescue. It was a lifeline. Covered in parasites and malnourished, Rio's condition reflected the harsh reality many stray animals endure. Yet despite his suffering, he responded to love and care almost immediately, as though he understood that he had finally found someone who wouldn't give up on him. It's incredible how quickly an animal can transform when given a chance. After his anti-parasite bath, deworming, and some nourishing meals, Rio began to thrive. Seeing his progress, a shiny coat replacing matted fur, playful energy replacing exhaustion, is a testament to the resilience of animals. They have an unmatched ability to bounce back, even from the brink of despair. But this story isn't just about Rio. It's about his sister Rhea, who was also found in a sewer not long after Rio's rescue. What are the odds that both puppies, separated and suffering, would be reunited thanks to the sharp instincts and compassion of their rescuer? Watching them meet for the first time, it was clear they were meant to be together. Their bond was immediate and unbreakable, a reminder of the importance of family, even in the animal kingdom. Their story leaves me reflecting on our role as a society. How many Rios and Rheas are out there waiting for someone to notice their cries for help? How often do we walk by, assuming someone else will step in? It's a hard truth. Without organizations like Little Step Matters and the individuals who tirelessly champion these causes, many of these animals wouldn't stand a chance. The work doesn't end with rescue. Treatment, rehabilitation, and finding forever homes require resources and community support. It's heartening to see how many people rallied around Rio and Rhea's story, offering donations and encouragement. These collective efforts make rescue work possible and ensure more lives can be saved. Rio and Rhea are thriving today, and their story is a beautiful reminder of the power of compassion. But it's also a challenge, a call to action. Each of us can play a part, whether through fostering, adopting, donating, or simply spreading awareness. Listening to those faint cries for help isn't just about saving one life, it's about building a culture that values every life. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, consider leaving us a thumbs up. Tell us what you think in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.